Hello everyone! So today we are going to be learning how to insert hyperlinks into your HTML website. And yes, I'm really talking about hyperlinks. And in case you don't know what a hyperlink is those kind of things where you press a certain link and it will direct you to another website. Yes, we can actually do that in HTML. So I'll be teaching you exactly how to do that, okay? So, it's quite simple. Just have to follow a couple of rules and you're done. We'll be learning step by step how to do it, so don't fear. Okay, so today we are going to be experimenting with a website to do this hyperlink thing. We're going to be using my YouTube channel, Hoy's Brain Builder. Basically, what's going to happen is that we will take this and what the goal is basically, I take Hoy's Brain Builder, I press on the link and direct me to that. Yes, we can actually do that. Okay, like like if you're designing something like like a website to like tell people like, hey, join this environmentalist organization, and you wanted to direct to this link, which will direct them to this place, to this website where there's like an entire list of whatever they want to do, right? Or I don't care what situation you're in, but a lot of times when you're making a website, you have to do this kind of stuff. So you better make sure you know how to do it. Okay, so firstly, we'll be having the link. Just take whatever link you want, but we're just gonna take the Horizon Builder link, copy it. Now, if you're just gonna do this, it won't work. Okay, it's not just gonna suit whatever you want. It won't recognize this as a hyperlink. You'll just recognize this as some random shit you want to put inside. So you better make sure you actually know what to do. So now, here's what you do. You are going to put a tag, okay? Now, it's a weird tag. It's called AHREF. Now, in the last time we were learning images, we did IMGSRC. In this case, it is AHREF. And I know you're like, what in the world is that? IMGSRC means image source. AHREF, A means anchor, and HREF is like a hyperlink to a certain thing. So, when we did IMGSRC, remember how we did this? This is exactly what we did, right? So now, for this, we basically have to do AHREF. If you run, you see nothing. And a lot of you be like, wait, what is this? This is a scam. This is a scam. Why does it not work, right? I put exactly what you say, AHREF, and then equals a quotation marks. Make sure you have the quotation marks. Make sure you have the equal sign. That's exactly how you do with the IMGSRC as well. It's the same thing. But a lot of people will be like, why does it not work? Now, the reason it does not work is because this is actually a markup tag. And just a quick recap, just in case you forgot what's a markup tag. Now, every set of text has the open and close tag. For example, I'm just going to list it open and close. And whatever's captured inside would be applied to it. So, for example, if I have a p tag and I close the p tag, whatever is inside will be applied as a p tag. So, what's a p tag? Paragraph, right? Paragraphic. So if I just say I am a dog and I love dogs and hot dogs at the same time, right? I run it. Okay, now I know you guys are wondering why this is red, but it's red because of this. Okay, so chill out. Now, okay, I need to cancel this first because it will make sense to you at the start. Okay, now I'm just explaining to you something. Okay, now I am a dog and I love dogs and hot dogs at the same time. So whatever's inside will be captured as the p tag. But let's say I want to highlight hot dogs, so I p and I close the p here. This thing is inside of the B, agree? So, it's bolded. Whatever is inside of the B is bolded. Now, there are actually two types of tags. Now, most of the tags have an open and closed tag. But there are actually two types of tags that don't have open and closed tag that we have currently learned. Number one is HR tag. HR tag, you just need to put HR. No open, no close, boom, you get a HR. Now, your IMGSRC also open tag, close tag don't have. Just put IMGSRC equals the quotation mark, whatever you want, and then close. Boom, you're done. But AHREF is not like that. AHREF is actually a markup. It actually needs a close tag. So, you probably think, okay, then I just do this. Oh yeah, just a quick reminder, you don't do this, okay? This does not make sense. When you close AHREF, you don't put AHREF, you put A only. Because it's anchor. So you just need to put A. You don't need to add in whatever you want to add in. Just do this, is done. But you run, you still see nothing. Why? Because you will realize this is the open tag. This is the closed tag. Agree that there must be something captured in the middle, right? But what in the world could possibly be captured in the middle? Because unlike image tag, which has no open close, this has. And what could possibly be captured in the middle? Okay, so basically, you know how when you go to a website and they tell you to click on this link, the link will actually have a name. Okay, a lot of you may not know what I'm talking about. What link has a name? I'll just give you an example. This is what I'm talking about. Or maybe they do something like this. Okay, let me give you an example. You get what I'm trying to say? Oh, sorry. That's just basic. You realize that this is actually a link. Now, when I say they actually have a name for the link, what I mean is that they won't just put a link there. Now, sometimes they'll just say click on this link, and the name of the link is really just the entire name of the link. They write it out. But sometimes they decide that they don't want to do that. They want to they want to make your life easier. They decide that they are just going to give the link a name. Okay, so for example, if I say something like this, I want to give the link a name of best channel on earth. You will see that it will appear as best channel off, and when I click on it, it will. Okay, later I'll explain why it doesn't work. But it should work. Okay, it should be working. If you click on it, you should be able to get the voice baby. Later I'll explain why it doesn't work. I know why. Okay, just chill out first. So that's basically why it is gonna be like that. So that's literally how you knew why you know this is a link name. Of course, you could also say, but I am just a very nerdy guy. I just want to put a link name. Then it will appear as a link name. It will just appear as the link itself. But if you want to spice things up, you can give it a name, right? Which is what like Word document cannot do. So it's very important. Okay, you can actually give whatever name you want. So the click here thing, it also works. A lot of times you see click here on websites, and that is very important. Okay, now I'll dive into why just now you will see this very unhappy face when you click on this link. It doesn't direct you to anything. Now, you'll be like, what's going on? And it's normal if you see this. Anyone who uses this website should be able to see this. Okay, if you don't see this and you manage to magically teleport to my channel, that means you did something wrong. I would be scolding you right now because you did something wrong. But if you actually managed to do this, congratulations, because it's good, because you're supposed to be following the instructions. Now, why do you get this? The reason you're getting this is actually very simple. Now, here's the thing. You know how sometimes when you have a link, you click on the link, right? You get directed to the website, but that website replaces the current website you're in. I know it's a very annoying experience. So basically, like you are in a website scrolling through something, and then you see this link and you click on this link. It replaces the entire website you're in, which is kind of pissing you off, right? Some links they are nice. The nice links, when you click on it, they will give you another tab. Like when I click on this link, it will bring me to another tab. But sometimes when you click on the link, it will just replace the entire tab you're in, which is very annoying. I'm pretty sure you guys have the second version where it will bring you to another tab. Aha! So, now, just now the code that we did is the annoying kind of link. The link that when we click on it, it will basically replace this website. Okay, so just now we actually made an annoying link. So if that had worked, just now what would happen if we had clicked on it, it would have replaced this website. But I'm pretty sure we all don't like the normal kind of annoying things, right? We like the when you click on the link and it gives you another tab, so you can just toggle back anytime you want, right? Because then you will bring to this new website that you never asked for and you just want to look at it for 1 second and then exit, and then you just randomly get to this random website. Okay? So now, how are we going to do it? Now, the reason you see this unhappy face when you click on it is because this W3 schools is also very smart. It does not like its website to be replaced. So that is why you see this, because it does not like its website to be replaced. So therefore, you can't do it. So the only way for you to do it now is if you don't replace this website, you have to bring it to a new tab. You have to make a nice kind of thing. You don't want the very annoying kind. So you actually have to do that. I keep going to this page. Okay, yeah, actually have to do that. Okay, so in this case, how do you do it? Because this is the annoying link where it will replace the website, and this is W3 Schools like, no, I don't want it to be replaced. So you need to make it such that it won't replace. So how do you do it? Now, you give this an attribute. Attribute, we learned it. Now, this attribute is very simple. Okay, now, the target, because the target, when you click this thing, the target equals to, I know this doesn't make sense to you guys, but just copy it. It's supposed to work. You do it, boom, it works. I know you're like, why, what does this mean? Okay, but it does not matter. Basically, this is the attribute target equals that underscore black. If you do it properly, with the quotation marks and everything, then it will become a nice link. This is sort of like an attribute to say, okay, I'm gonna make a nice link. It will bring you to another tab. Okay, so that's good. Now, hope you. Okay, actually, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Okay, let's spice things up a little bit. Let's spice things up a little bit. You can see that I have a picture of a brain over here. Now, usually we give the name. The name of the link is basically a text like Hoist Brain Builder. But I'm pretty sure you also have seen those kind of things where the name of the link is an image. That means it's not text, it's an image. You don't see Hoist Brain Builder, you see an image. Those are the kinds of hyperlinks that are embedded in the image. Basically means you press the image, it's actually a hyperlink that directs you to somewhere. Today, let's try it out. Actually, it's basically just putting images and hyperlinks in one together. It's not anything difficult, not anything new. So let's try it out. Over here, copy image address. Now, it's usually you put a text here, but this time, let's put an image. Okay? Okay, later we can resize. So usually what's supposed to be here is a text. But these are the kind of, but we are trying to make, today we're going to try to make a hyperlink that is used from an image. Which basically means you press the image, you will get to my channel. You will see a picture of a brain. And at first everything used to be okay. But you realize that this image is also a hyperlink. You click on it, you get to a channel. So this is important. You can just resize it a bit. This. So it's actually that simple. Okay. So the name of the link, there are two kinds. First kind is a textual one, the boring kind. Second kind is that you actually have an image and you can just click on it, boom, you get to a place. It's not textual. So that is different. Okay? So let's just summarize everything we've learned, okay? The tag we've learned today is called AHREF, and you basically put whatever hyperlink you need. You make sure you close it with /a. Alright, whatever's inside. It can be a normal text, which will be a textual hyperlink. An image will be an imageable hyperlink. I don't know what to call it. You get there to my channel easily. Okay? And make sure you put target equals underscore blank as an attribute for the HREF tag, because if not, it will become an annoying link, which it will replace the entire website. And W3 Schools is stubborn, doesn't like this website to replace, so you better don't mess with it. You better just give it a target equals underscore blank, and it will just direct you to another website, and everything will be okay, and you'll be very happy. Okay, so thank you very much guys for watching. Hope you learned something from this video, and I hope to see you again in the practice. Okay, the practice would be relatively hard, so buckle up and click on the related link in the description below, where you will see the practice video. Okay, but if you don't see anything, that means the videos are not uploaded yet. Okay, so thank you very much guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Okay, and comment whatever questions you have. I will be sure to answer them. Okay, a lot of you may think, how in the world can you have so much time that you can answer every single one of my questions? Yes, I actually can. So you can give whatever questions you want. You can spam a million questions and I can answer all of them. Okay, try it out. You'll see. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye. Peace.